We gon' be alright. Hey, good morning, guys. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Love this song. Oh no. We gon' be alright. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. So super excited to have you on my platform this morning. Guys, I'm trying to pause this thing and it won't stop. That's how technology does you, right? Good morning, Ren. Waiting for my my co-host, Candy Brown. She'll be coming up here in a minute, and we are going to get started, guys. We will get started very shortly. So they can keep more cash in their pockets when it matters most. I'm trying to click this thing off, and it will not go off. Not sure what's going on here, but that is technology for you. Hey, Candi B. How are you this morning, girl? Let me get you on here. Candy, Candy, Candy. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, sis. How you doing?
I'm good. You? Am I dark?
No, you don't look dark. You're a little fuzzy, but it's not dark.
Okay, let me clean my camera. Let's see.
Yeah.
What about now? Is it still?
Yeah, it just looks like it's not focused, like it's fuzzy, fading out.
Not focused.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my ring light. Hold on, let me use the natural light. Let's see.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
That's better.
What happened? Okay.
I know.
You sure this is better? It's dark though.
Yeah, look, it does now. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
How? You gonna go out and come back in? It's populating now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's better. Yeah, I had my phone. I turned my phone. I changed the brightness at night. I put it on dark.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you don't disturb yourself?
Yeah, I don't like a lot of light at night.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. We are super excited to have you on this platform. You know, we come up here every Tuesday to talk about gratitude, guys. But today we are going to talk about gratitude, but we're going to also interject something that you should be doing, which is called self-discipline, right? Mm-hmm. Self-disciplining yourself to get into a space of gratitude. And so every week we come up here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Candi. Me and Candi B, she's going to introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. I am Candi B. Well, my name is Candi B. I live out of Conyers, Georgia. It's kind of early. It ain't that early, but anyway. So yes, I'm so grateful that Crystal allows me to be on this platform because I love to talk about gratitude. Grateful is our mindset. So every day I'm grateful. So Crystal, I'll turn it back over to you.
Yes, and I am Crystal Flowers, guys, and I am a serial entrepreneur, guys, but I operate from a space of gratitude because I find that has been one of the biggest things to help switch my mindset about what I'm doing personally and what I'm doing business-wise. It just shifted some things for me, and so I know there's some other people out there that would love to understand how to get into a space of gratitude. So that's why I brought this platform, because I was like, you know what, if I am walking in gratitude, I know it's some other people that would love to know how to do that so that they can experience this journey called life a lot better, right? And so this morning we're going to talk about self-discipline though, right? And
and I forgot to share that I was an entrepreneur as well. I always forget that, but go ahead.
Yes, 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 yes. She is. And guys, and I love Candy B because she has a very, very humble spirit and she's real, right? I like those people that's real. Yeah. Anywho,
Yeah, we don't
but
do the plastic on here, but I said we don't do the
right,
plastic on
right,
here.
right. Right. That's it. I like to be real 100% because then you never have to be trying to guess and figure out who I am or what I'm about. You always going to get the same thing every time. And that's what I love about, as we grow, we're going to
Right.
evolve and change somewhat.
Yeah.
But for the most part, just being genuine in who you are. And that's what I love about her spirit. So, guys, we're talking about self discipline this morning. We are talking about self discipline this morning and some of the things that you should do in order to be in order to discipline yourself in your behaviors, in your habits, in your walk, in your gratitude, in your life. And so first thing I'm going to talk about is acknowledging that you have a weakness. Hey, Judy, because you have to actually acknowledge that you have this situation before you can even do anything else. You got to address it. You got to say to yourself, okay, this is a problem right here. This is a weakness, and not necessarily a problem, but a weakness, right? Something that you struggle, an area that you struggle in. You have to acknowledge it in order to address it. So that's some of the things that you can do to become better at self-discipline. Defining your goals, right? As entrepreneurs, we have to define our goals. In life, you have to define your goal in order to discipline yourself to go after that goal. So if you don't know what your goal is right now, today, you need to go ahead and you need to sit down and you need to outline what are your goals? What is your 2-year plan? What is your 5-year plan for your life? What is your 10-year plan for your life, right? Identify those things and then create habits, self-discipline yourself to create habits in order to go towards that goal. Kenny, you
So
want to add anything?
yeah. Um, so yeah, I definitely. So when it comes to your weaknesses, definitely never be afraid to acknowledge that. That is the only way, ladies and gentlemen, that you are going to be able to move forward. If you hide it all in, it's I'm not saying that God won't help you, but it's really going to be hard to attract the people that are supposed to help you. Because some people, like with us being business
Mhm.
partners, we're all different. So you got people that have, there you got your techie people, you got your people that are really good with your Facebook Live. So I'm just saying you will attract that
Right.
person that can help you with your weakness. And also when it comes to goals, I'm really, really big on this. When you write down your goals, put them everywhere in your
Yeah.
purse, and write them down on the index card, on your refrigerator. I have them in my bathroom so you can
Hmm.
see that goal. You are supposed to have a goal. And I have my goal written down to, like, I break it down to 1 minute, an hour, how much,
Right. Oh,
how
that's
the week,
good.
break that thing down. And
Mhm.
even
Yeah.
I like to put a date on my goal. Even if you
Yeah.
don't reach the goal by that date, just keep that same goal until you hit
Yeah.
it. It's all
Right.
about believing and seeing that goal. So yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
big on because I've definitely hit my small goals when I put them out, and I was like, this really does work. And even now,
Yes.
I keep it in my purse. So how sometimes you may just be getting an oil change, and you open your purse and you can just pull out that index card, and you can just sit there and meditate
Yes.
on your goal. So
Yes. Yes. And I'm glad you said that because that is really, really good. Visualizing it because you got to be able to see it, be able to see it in front of you. Because if you put it in a notebook and you put that book off to the side and you don't look at that book for 2 more months, you can't really go after that every day.
right.
You won't be going after it every day because you put it in the back of your mindset. So that is really, really good, Candy, being able to put it everywhere on an index card. That was some really good points. Index card, making it visible where you can see it so you can go after it. And then another thing you said was small goals, because a lot of time people go towards those big goals and they don't realize when they do the small things how important that is,
Yeah.
how important it is for hitting those small goals. So I'm glad you brought that up too, being able to hit those small goals. And then, that's an accomplishment. Like
Mm-hmm.
with my business, with my team, we celebrate everything. We celebrate the small and we celebrate the big because when you smell celebrating those small goals, when you get that major goal, it is like, oh wow, you can appreciate your journey for one, but you can also you can timeline your success, you know. So it's really good to be able to
And I want to
identify.
say one. I want to say one more thing, Crystal.
You're fine,
And
you're
that is
fine, girl. You
how.
know how we do.
It, and since we're talking about self-discipline, but ladies and gentlemen, this is how you start self-discipline. Is you start small. A lot of people like to start big. For example, you know, when someone says, "Hey, I'm not going to eat meat anymore," they go cold turkey, and then by the fifth day, they just broke down because you
Right.
have to take those small goals. And when we say small goals, I know we're in business, but it doesn't mean we're not just talking about money here. We're talking about, you know, even with your health. Like for me, I write down daily activities for the day.
Mm-hmm.
What's my goal? Walk for 30 minutes. Okay. So make those your goal. Put your health on there. That's a priority. That should be number one.
Yeah.
Every day you should be working on your body. So, you know, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
do anything for 15 minutes of arm lifts, you know,
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
small until you get to a place where you like the way you feel, and then you say, hey, I can do this for 7 days out of the week. So
Right.
that
Right.
helps you with
Right. Right.
self-discipline. So go ahead,
Getting
Crystal.
there, exactly. And then creating even small goals for your mind. You know, our company has something they talk about mind, body, and spirit, and creating those small goals for your mind. If you can't read a book, a personal development book, because you should be trying to grow and elevate whatever you're doing in
Absolutely.
life, you know, but if you can't read a book, you know, the suggested time is reading a book 30 minutes a day. But if you can't read that book for 30 minutes a day, why not break that 30 minutes down to
Right.
um, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, and 10 minutes at night, or doing something like 5 pages in the morning and 5 pages
Yeah.
at night. You know, breaking it down so that you can accomplish it. And so you're not going towards something that you feel defeated, like she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
guys, it is really good to get into a space of self-discipline so that you can getting into those habits of self-discipline, excuse me. Another thing is removing temptation, right? If you already know that you're going to go, ice cream is your weakness, why go to the store and buy it and put it in the refrigerator, right? don't buy it and go and put it in the refrigerator and then say, I'm not going to eat
I
it.
cannot.
You bought some ice cream candy.
No, I bought a key lime pie.
I knew it was something because you laughing. But don't go buy something, you know, and you already
I
know
work hard
that is
for
a
it though. I
temptation.
work. I exercise every day though, and take my products. So I work for that key lime pie.
Now that is one of the self discipline keys is rewarding yourself, but don't tempt
Yeah.
yourself. You know, you should reward yourself for all of those goals
Calling
that
me
you
out
told
this
me.
morning, reading me.
I stepped on them toes, crunch, crunch, crunch. Yeah, but remove those temptations out of the way. You know, so and it may be something that it may be even a relationship. You already know that it's a toxic relationship. Why even entertain it? When that person get on the phone, you should already have something else you need to be doing, right? So that you don't even
Yeah.
get into a toxic space. You know what? Great day, da 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 da. As soon as that conversation starts to go left, you go right and be like, okay, we'll talk later, you know, and say it with a smile because they can feel your smile and feel that energy through the phone or however you're texting. Give them a couple of smiley emojis or something, but
Yeah.
be able to not even entertain that. So that temptation, you're not tempted into an argument or you're not tempted into feeling bad or feeling depressed, especially if
Yeah.
you're trying to grow and that person is in a space that you know you're trying to elevate and that person mindset has not gotten there yet. You want to be
Mm-hmm.
able to make sure that you're not being brought down. So when that conversation comes or it starts to happen, I talk to you later.
Yeah.
I gotta go wash the dog, do something,
Yeah.
you
You got
know.
to take that. Yeah. You gotta. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I honestly, yeah, and honestly, for me, like a week ago is when I really said I've been letting people get away with way too much when it comes to
Yeah.
their mouth. You know, certain words that I no, you got to cut that thing. You got to be like, bye.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, because that stuff gets into your ear gate and then it gets into your spirit, and then all of a sudden you channeling all of that stuff internally, right? And they don't went on about their business with their messy self, right? And they don't went on about their business, and you are internalizing all of that foolishness. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to make sure that you remove those them temptations. If a relationship is toxic or something like that, or if you try to better balance your food, or watch your diet, you just want to make sure that you remove those temptations out of the way. You want to add anything else, Ken?
Um, no, but I do, well, I do want to say, yeah, when it comes to self-discipline, we all need it, because guess what? If you can discipline yourself to your, your health, your money, whatever, manage your money, or whatever your habit, whatever it is that you desire, that is going to not only make you a successful person, but it's going to allow you to just feel good about yourself. It feels good
Yeah.
when you work out and you accomplish what you wrote down on your paper for the
Mm-hmm.
week or whatever the goals are.
Right.
So, make sure you do what you got to do and start
Right.
small if you do. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then guys, get into a space of, and then this comes all the way back to gratitude. Being grateful for your small wins. Being grateful
Mm,
enough to reward yourself for your accomplishments. Being grateful for having planned out your goals. Being grateful for acknowledging your weakness. Those are some of the things that you can be grateful for. And guys, we always talk about affirmations. You can even integrate that self-discipline into your affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful that I was able to set my goals. I am so happy and grateful that I'm healthy. I am so happy and grateful I'm wealthy. I am
yeah.
integrating, that I am into your day, being grateful, for whatever it is. And then um, there's a book that I am reading, and I know Candy is probably has touched this book too. It's called The Moses Code, and that book is
Yeah.
very good, and it has biblically based principles, but it makes it practical, right? And it
Mm-hmm.
talks about I am, how when Moses asked God who he was, he said I am, and so you need to start self-disciplining yourself to be able to say those things that you want
Right.
to be. I am chosen. I am a champion. I am healthy.
Mhm.
I am wealthy. I am creative. I am a leader. I am wise. I am
Yeah.
loving. I am a winner. And then close it off with that I am, closing it off with those things, but self-disciplining yourself to say those things that you would like to be, getting those affirmations and saying them, repeatedly
Right.
until you become what you're saying. All right.
That's right.
So, yeah.
That's
So,
it. You close it out.
so, guys, we challenge you on today to walk in a space of gratitude and be self disciplined in your actions for today, for next week, for next year, whatever you design, whatever desire or design you have for your life, guys, to start it off with small goals, taking those small steps towards being grateful and identifying what you are wanting for your life, right? I guess I said that.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
But so on today, find two things, like I always challenge you every week, find two things that you can truly be grateful for on today. And you have something, whether you woke up this morning, your eyes open, that's this it in a nutshell.
You
You
have a
got breath in your life.
smartphone. Yeah. You can pick up that
Yeah.
phone and call somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, smart. Yes, your water is running. Your water didn't shut off last night. Your lights is on. Whatever it is, guys, you have something to be grateful for that somebody out there is wishing that they had. So you get into that gratitude space and just be grateful on today. And we will see you next week. All right.
Bye, Crystal.
Toodles.
Thank you for having me. Bye bye.
You are welcome. You guys make it great.